I'm 21 years old and I'm making a lot of money online. I'm about to show you the easiest way to actually start this business with no experience needed or anything like that. It's super easy. All you're gonna need is literally a phone. And from my experience and in my opinion, this is much easier than drop shipping, much easier than trading, much easier than starting a clothing brand. All of these different options. Just today alone, I've made around $1,000. I'm about to walk you through step by step what I do, how you can start, and just give you the rundown on it all. So myself, I'm a 6-figure reseller. And before you click off after hearing that word, it is not the reselling you think of. Two of the most common types of reselling, you're either gonna think of going to Goodwill or some sort of thrift store, trying to get lucky and find a shirt that you can buy for $4 and sell for $12. That's outdated, hard to source products, and you're overall not gonna make much profit. It's just gonna take a lot of time. The second most common reselling business is reselling shitty, fake, replica products from China. We are not doing that. We're not doing anything illegal. We're here to actually make real fucking money, legitimate money. We're not here to scam anybody or screw anyone over. Now, this business model falls somewhere kind of in between, but also completely outside of it. So similar to the replica products is you can source these products that I'm going to be talking about infinitely. You can get a ton of them on hand and very easy to source. You're not having to go out of your way to find these products. So you're probably asking, what kind of products are they? And is there actually a demand behind them? Are they actually easy to sell? And to answer both of those questions, yes, they are very easy to sell. There's an actual demand behind them. So the current products I'm selling is moissanite jewelry, moissanite earrings, moissanite bracelets, moissanite rings, pendants. And if you don't know what moissanite is, it is a diamond basically that's made in a lab, passes the diamond tester and stuff like that. Now, you may hear that and be like, oh, are you scamming someone? No, we're selling these as moissanite. Moissanite is a very highly wanted stone. It is very good quality. Technically shines even brighter and better color than an actual diamond. The material behind it is real silver. So we are selling some high quality jewelry pieces. So let me go run into the office and show you guys some examples of these products that I'm talking about. And then we can get into how you can actually start selling these and how you can actually start making money with this. Right here behind me, we do have a mess, but we have a lot of products right here. Right now I have around 800 earrings in stock, Cuban bracelets, moissanite tennis bracelets, pendants, the list goes on. As you can see, these products do shine like crazy, and they are 925 sterling silver. Now there's a ton of different styles available, which gets into why there's an actual demand behind these products. I'm gonna start with earrings as the example. Earrings are a massive market. Think about how many women have their ears pierced. And we are also in 2026. Do you know how many men are getting their ears pierced or have had their ears pierced for a long time? And at this point, even little ass kids are getting their ears pierced, all the way from the age like 2 to 10, they're getting ears pierced. And at this rate, more kids and more men are gonna keep getting their ears pierced. Girls, we already know they always have their ears pierced. Now, here's something else about earrings. If you are watching this video and you have earrings or you know someone who has their ears pierced, I know for a fact you guys have more than one pair of earrings, probably 5 plus, maybe even 10 plus, and some of you maybe even 20 plus earrings. So you should be starting to pick up what I'm saying. The earring market is huge. There's always new people being added to it, getting their ears pierced, and the people who have already had their ears pierced, they're always buying new pairs of earrings. And a lot of people have sensitivities to these cheap and shitty metals. And they end up with keloids or whatever they're called. They have some sort of allergies inside their ear because of the shitty earrings they're wearing. So not only is the demand for these products extremely high, but you're also solving some sort of problem that a lot of people have with those earrings. If this is starting to make sense to you, you're like, all right, I'm in. How do I get started? Where do I get these products from? And how do I sell them? Let's go ahead and jump straight into that. There is a free supplier in the description down below with 2 to 4 day free shipping on all of these products. And before you think, oh, these must be expensive as shit if they're diamonds, they really aren't. They have very, very beautiful profit margins. Let's say you're paying $25 for a pair of earrings. You can easily sell them for $50, $75, even $100 plus, and they're gonna sell fast. Where do you sell them and how do you actually get this going? Now, this is just one of my accounts from today. Let's see, let's get to it. Right here, I've sold a ton of items just today. You're not gonna have to pay to run ads for these products or anything like that. That was just off of Depop, which is a free marketplace app. You can also use other apps like eBay, Facebook Marketplace, Vinted, Mercari. There's a ton of different ones to choose from, but your top 3 are going to be Facebook, eBay, and Depop. Let me show you how to actually post these products properly. That way you can start making sales. After downloading these marketplace apps, getting your account created and everything like that, which you don't need to overcomplicate the username or the profile picture or anything like that. For your bio, you can have that super simple as well. You could just say ships same day / next day, or could say message me with any questions. Keep it super simple. Don't overcomplicate it. This is how you're going to want your pictures to be. The opening one right there showing the product. Then we got a diamond tester picture showing the bag that they are pushback earrings. Sides of the earrings. One right there. Another one. Another angle. And then right there. You want to make sure you use a bunch of different angles, a bunch of different pictures, and you want to make sure there's good lighting. Your description looks something like this. VVS 1 earrings, 1 carat, solid 925 silver, unisex, passes diamond tester. VVS 1 moissanite will not tarnish, rust, or fade. Then you can throw some hashtags on there. The brand, these are unbranded, so we're going to select other. And then you don't need to pay attention to these prices just because people do sell, cheap material products. So it's just assuming these are cheap. They aren't. The buyers know the difference. I'm pricing it at $65. Then you can go to the shipping category, extra small, because they are very small packages. And then just like that, you've posted your item. Now it's just rinse and repeat for more items. Wait to get them sold and just keep going. Now that we have kind of the boring part out of the way, like I mentioned, it is a rinse and repeat process on other marketplace apps, and for your other products, you size them correctly and price them correctly, they'll sell. And if you're consistent on the apps, they will sell, because I do recommend responding quick, accepting offers, and always ship as fast as possible. But you can also post these on Facebook Marketplace, which gives you the option to ship and have a local meetup. So you can go meet up with people, and there's a ton of money to be made with that. And it's very easy to start off of the rip. Now, what products should you actually start with? I personally would recommend the earrings and the bracelets. In the beginning, those are the fastest sellers. Now, the rings do have very good profit margins. The pendants do have very solid profit margins as well. But the bracelets and the earrings have the highest demand. Just because so many people have their ears pierced, so many people wear bracelets and stuff like that. When I very first started, I started off with about 20 pieces. Now, you can start with more and you can start with less. It's completely up to you. I would recommend getting multiple on hand. That way you can get bundle buyers, customers who are buying more than one product at once. And you also have more products available for them to choose from. If you're an account with only one product on it, it's like kind of sketchy. You're like, is he even going to ship this product? Are these products worn? Did he wear them for 3 months and now he just wants to get rid of them? But if you have multiple on hand, it's a little bit more reputable, and people are going to be like, okay, I could get these 2 products and get 10% off or something like that. Let's say you're selling them for $65 a piece, so that would be $130 for 2 pairs. Maybe you give them a little bit of a discount and you do $120 for 2, so it's saving them $10, and they're still getting a good deal, and they're getting 2 products. You're able to sell 2 products in one sale, if that makes sense. So I would recommend getting a little bit of a variety of products, but it's completely up to you. And then as things start to take off, as you make sales, you keep reinvesting. And like I've mentioned, just rinse and repeat. This is something I've done, and I grew it all the way from 20 pieces to ordering well over 1,000 pieces at a time. If you're looking to start some sort of online side hustle with something that you can eventually turn into a full-time hustle, this is literally what I do full-time. I'm unemployed. It's a very easy hustle to get into. It's not going to take years and years of experience like trading and drop shipping and those kinds of things like I mentioned at the very beginning. This is something very easy to get into. So once again, there is a free supplier in the description, as well as my Instagram. Feel free to hit me up on there with any questions or anything like that. If you need help making your listings, whatever that may be, just send me a DM. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I wish you the best on your journey with this.